Welcome back, my mystics. In every great story, there's a figure who stands between light and shadow, a guide, a teacher, a keeper of divine wisdom. In the world of Harry Potter, that figure is Albus Dumbledore, not just a headmaster, but a spiritual archetype. Do not pity the dead, Harry, pity the living, and above all, those who live without love. When Dumbledore speaks these words, we're hearing more than advice. We're hearing the echo of something ancient, something transcendent. Because Dumbledore is not just Hogwarts headmaster. He is the embodiment of Christ consciousness, the awareness of unconditional love that sees through illusion and leads by compassion rather than control. Across every sacred tradition, there's an illuminous figure who guides humanity from darkness into understanding. In Christianity, it's Christ, love incarnated. In Buddhism, it's Buddha, awakening through compassion. And in myth, it's Merlin, Prometheus, and even Gandalf, the bringer of light. Dumbledore stands in the same lineage. His magic isn't his wand, it's his capacity to see the soul beneath the surface. He is the archetype of the mentor, or in Jungian terms, the self, the inner wisdom that reminds us of who we truly are. In astrology, Christ consciousness aligns with Piscean and Neptunian energy, compassion, forgiveness, transcendence, and the dissolving of the ego into unity. Dumbledore carries this energy effortlessly. He chooses empathy over punishment, surrender over domination, and knowledge as a meaning of liberation, not control. When he tells Harry, it's our choices, Harry, far more than our abilities that show us what we truly are. He speaks of the Piscean truth, that the heart's intention is more powerful than any external gift. Dumbledore's journey is deeply alchemical. In the Philosopher's Stone, he guards the secret of immortality itself, yet always chooses mortality when the time comes. Just as Christ surrenders his life to transform humanity, Dumbledore surrenders his to awaken the truth. Alchemically, this is the Magnus Possum, the great work, the awakening, the transformation of base consciousness, which is fear, power, and control, into gold, which is love, wisdom, and unity. His death becomes not an end, but a transmutation from flesh to light, from mentor to memory, from external guide to internal compass. But Dumbledore is not perfect, and that's the point. He once craved power, he once followed ambition over compassion, but through suffering, he learned humility. Through grief, he found his wisdom. And this is where psychology meets divinity. Enlightenment is not purity, it's integration. Erich Fromm, the humanist psychologist, taught that love is not merely a feeling, but an act of will. He said love is the only sane and satisfactory answer to the problem of human existence. For Fromm, real love requires knowledge, effort, and responsibility. It's not passive, it's active creation. Dumbledore lives this truth. He doesn't shield Harry from pain. He allows him to grow through it. Because love, true love, isn't protection from life. It's participation in life. It's standing in truth, even when it breaks you open. Fromm would say Dumbledore's wisdom is the highest form of love, love of the sake of the soul's evolution. And that's why Dumbledore's greatest strength is not his intellect, it's his humility. He admits his flaws. He confesses to his temptations. He allows love, even painful love, to purify his power. He models an awakening that isn't perfect, but real. The Mirror of Erised teaches us the essence of Christ consciousness, desire transformed into devotion. When Dumbledore stands before it, he sees not power or glory, but his lost family, his regret, and his longing for forgiveness. He doesn't destroy the mirror, he understands it. Like the Christ archetype, he sees that heaven and hell are not destinations, but state of consciousness born from love, or the absence of love. And so he guides others towards self-realization through compassion and never force. After death, Dumbledore's spirit continues to guide Harry on the platform of King's Cross, the symbol of the inner crossroads of the soul. This moment mirrors resurrection. the teacher reborn within the student. Christ consciousness is not about worship. It's about awakening that same divine light within all of us. Harry walks away from that encounter transformed, no longer a follower, but a torchbearer. Dumbledore reminds us that enlightenment doesn't demand perfection. It asks for presence, to live with compassion, to forgive ourselves, and to lead with love and grace, even when it hurts. Because that's what Christ conscious really is. It's not a religion, but a remembrance that the light we seek has always been inside of us all along. Happiness can be found even in the darkest of times, if only we remember to turn on the light. Dumbledore's story is not just about magic. It's about mastery, not of others, but of self. He is a mirror of what each of us hold within, the potential to awaken our inner Christ consciousness, to live with compassion, and to act with courage, and above all, to love beyond condition. Like Dumbledore, we all have known failure. We have all made choices that have wounded others deeply. But enlightenment begins when we too choose love over fear and wisdom over control. Because as Dumbledore reminds us, you must be the one to make the choice. For in the end, it's not how we live that matters, but how well we have loved. And let the next episode, we're going to go even deeper into the Horcrux, what they mean, what they represent, and how they align with the chakra system, and possibly a Kundalini awakening, or in the book of Revelations, the ascension of the angels into the heaven, the 144,000. So if you liked what you see, hit like, subscribe, follow for more hidden magic of myth, astrology, all in the wisdom of Harry Potter.